Welcome back, guys. Let's continue. Return to Albany. Here we go.
How's my favourite test flyer? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Here we go.
Hello again, Mr. Weeks. I set a new record at the South Course.
Fantastic! Your broom performed well then?
The best upgrade yet. It flew beautifully, incredibly nimble. But with the speeds it now reaches, I can feel the wind catching beneath the seat a bit, preventing it from reaching its full potential.
Of course! Should have anticipated that. Exactly the kind of report I've come to expect from you. At last, I think I know what needs to be done for my final upgrade.
Wait.
I shall look forward to speaking again.
I'll be sure to send you an hour when I'm finished. Thank you again for your help.
Here we
Couldn't
go.
have done this without you.
Okay. One quest completed. Got a few side quests. Well, and I think 2 map choices still. No, only one. No, 2 map choices. Okay. We'll figure that out later. I'm way too tired to figure out fucking map. And treasures. Return to Agnes Coffee. Can quickly do that. Oh yeah, quite a new area. Yeah. Okay, give this quest in.
My poor Rococo.
Miss Coffee, I found your niffler.
Oh, goodness, really? Oh, thank you. You're very brave. I was at my wit's end. How's my sweet Rococo? May I have him back?
Of course. For a fee.
I'm sure he'll be happy to go home.
He will. Oh, my brave little explorer. My greedy, greedy boy. Oh, I can't wait to get him home. Thank you again for what you did.
There we go.
From now on, I'll keep Rococo on a lead whenever we go out.
Alright. Niffler Furland Hat. Let's go give in this bad boy. Just over here. How's that not good? Alright, it is good. Alright.
Have you heard any news about Sylvanus Selwyn?
I killed
Selwyn
him.
has been taken care of.
You defeated Selwyn? Merlin's beard. A student took down one of Rookwood's top filth. Then I suppose this bounty is yours. Well deserved.
Sweet.
I'm glad I could help protect Cragcroft from the Ashwinders.
The thieves will finally leave us alone. Thanks to you.
Sweet bananas.
You're welcome in Cragcroft anytime. It's such a pleasant...
I'm 2 levels from max level, I think. I think level 40 is max level. I read that right. Yeah. Go to the world den at night. At night, huh? Wait. What the fuck does... What happened? Where did we go? What happened? Okay, that was weird. Was wackadoodle?
This must be the Dirical den that Miss Moffat told me about. Now, where is Gwynaira? Arresto momentum.
Naira. Yeah. That one. I think it's this one. Yeah. Here we go.
Got her. Now I need to let Miss Moffat know.
Fucking now. She's like. Ooh. Good chest I missed. Okay.
Accio! Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Oh, hello. Any luck finding Gwynaira?
Miss Moffat, I caught Gwynaira.
That's incredible.
Carl, thanks
Was
for the
it
like, man.
terribly difficult?
Just easy.
Not too bad, if you know what you're doing.
Don't be so humble about it. Well, may I have her now?
It's actually bad to give it to her. But I did all this. Why do I want to keep her? The thing is, she wants to use the pet. I'm doing good, Sarah. How are you doing, man? She wants to keep the pets to use it as to use the feathers to make clothing. And the poachers.
Actually, I think she'll be safer with me.
But it was my idea to rescue her. I'm the one who fell in love with her beautiful plumage. Oh, the cheek. Now what shall I do? Without her feathers, I can't finish any of my fashion designs. You traitorous foul napper. I hope she pecks your eyes out.
Let's see if we made the right decision there. What's up, Johan? Thanks for the like there, man. Hear that, Nate? Yeah, I just want to see what I got. If I got like I just want to make sure. Ebony social light symbol. Yeah, you know what? Let's load. Let's just give it to. Let's just give it to. Why not?
Miss Moffat, I caught Gwynaira.
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh, you're too kind. She
Why
has
not?
such exquisite plumage. Oh, I shall make the finest attire from her feathers. And she'll have a good life too, of course. Ah. Thank you so much for bringing me Gwynaira. I shall keep her safe and only use
Got
her
the thing,
feathers
I-
sparingly.
Okay. Oh well. It is what it is. And now we need to do this. Where the hell is she? That's Natty. Okay, here we go.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
I understand.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure it'll all be fun.
Here we go.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
No, this is not good.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continues to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
That's full of shit.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden
I...
Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be?
Intriguing.
In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
Sweet.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Okay. I need to go talk to Naku. Let's just make a day. Yeah. Very early morning, but it will do.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
Oh, yes. Cool.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
That's true.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Well, we really sell some shit.
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Yeah. Thank you for the like there, chat.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
Easy enough.
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What does he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns.
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
La 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 la.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
You should have spoken out.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. he found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Mandel, thank you for the like there, man.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
I think I might have found out. Probably. But we'll see soon enough.
Historically speaking,
Fuck now, why am I yawning like this? It's insane.
Natty must be around here somewhere. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio!
Show me, Revelio.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find...
Here we go.
The footprints led to
Yeah,
this
baby,
room.
thank you for the like there, man.
There must be another way forward.
Did you all day game the other morgen? Naam de anders dan. I'm on 95%. Mandel. Completing this game 100%, bro. Vanel coming in with a like. What's up, Vanel? Thank you for the like there. How you doing, man? What's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Enjoy, and let's
Natty
do
must
this.
have been taken this way.
It's I've been so frustrated today. Like yesterday. Why? Now what happened, buddy?
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
It's not gonna work. Using that girl as bait.
Revelio!
Just kill her. Only a Hogwarts student. I'm in here alone.
Lower Hogsfield needs some stocks after Howard.
No, you don't have to feel intimidated by my feats. We can't all be as gifted, can we?
Book of Poems.
Revelio.
Nothing even worth stealing in Murray. What?
As if it's all the fault of us witches!
Not my fault if a customer skips the fine print and I have to break a few.
Yeah.
Look what you've done!
Good for you.
What to look up.
Expelliarmus!
Now you've gone too far.
Such agility!
Incendio!
You're going to regret that. To your knees.
Ow.
Made a grave mistake.
Gryffindor.
Bye.
Revelio.
Come on.
Confringo. Defender. Accio.
Why can't I take this?
Repulsor. Descender.
What the hell?
Bombarder.
Okay. I can't go through there. For some reason.
Revelio.
That's dumb. Oké. Ja, alweer de... Oké, die game is lekker, maar die storyline zelf, hoe is dat? No, very good, man. I'm really enjoying it. Very... Like, it's different from the Harry Potter books and stuff. But it's good. It's, storyline is good, man. We are writing match tomorrow, right? We're writing match tomorrow, right? And I have that... It's one song that I have literally been struggling with since 2 o'clock. Shit, and it's been cheating me that I can't solve it like damn. And I solve it like I'm so relieved now and tired because I've been studying and shit. But like me, like the struggle is real in the sun. Yes, yes. Well, I'm glad you solved it, bro. That's good, buddy. That's really good. It only took me 8 hours to solve it. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. Your brain must be melting right now. That's good, man.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
Oh, big chest. Big chest. Okay.
Revelio. The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
I'm getting everything I want. That's good. Yeah, no, like it's been triggering me because every time I try it doesn't work and I get worked up because it, like, I don't know this shit, but I solved and it. You ready for tomorrow? Well, at least you're ready for tomorrow, man. You've got this, man. You've got this. You're gonna ace that test. You solved the difficult equation. Now you got this, bro. My brain is dead now. It's melted.
Revelio.
Melted away. But a good night's sleep will fix it, bro. No worries. Don't stress about it.
What was that? Release me!
I swear there's something. Look how Saber come looking for her. Too dangerous. Oh, wasting our time.
Confringo. Incendio. Revelio.
Okay, that's done. Do you have stress balls for me? Don't stress, man. You've got this, bud. There's no need for you to stress. You can do this, buddy. I get everything I needed. There's one thing I can't get to because that door is glitched out.
Repulsor.
What's so dumb? There we go. There we go. Have you played it, Mandal? Have you played this game? Or do you want to play it? It's easier said than done, like fuck me. Don't stress too much about it, Mandal. You've got this, man.
Revelio. That he must be here somewhere.
All I'm asking is 7 stress balls. He's like, dude.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand
Over here. I need your help.
No, relax.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming.
Happy Ravenclaw. I'm
These locks are
Gryffindor.
cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Sweet.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand. It must be blocked by something.
Revelio.
Find and return your wand.
Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there. My wand is somewhere in this room. I can tell.
There we go.
If Natty could... Mr. Rabe's wand! He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Sweet. There we go. Good job. Why are we letting Natty out in that cave? Does normal Aloha Mora does not work on these cages? Okay.
Thank you,
Good to know.
Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
I think I got raided.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Bye.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
I just want to check something. I think I got raided. That's weird. I left quickly. Ah, it's fine. It's okay.
Revelio.
Run away out of windows. I know. I don't think that's difficult. But how was your day? That was good, man. The only thing that sucked, I only did like 5% that I planned to do today. My day
Let's find Officer Singer
was
and
not
put an
as
end
I
to
expected
Harlow
to
one-
be. But it's okay. I'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow is another day.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
I'm not busy,
Actually,
just
Officer
like...
Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashbinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
Did all the little things today.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now.
It was
Natsai,
it was.
you
I
may
just
wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Wait. Yeah, I did all the little stuff that is also important, but I actually wanted to do other stuff, but it's fine. I'll do that. I'll do the other stuff tomorrow. Okay, we finished that. Mind quest time. Let's go. This, why was you lazy? No, I wasn't lazy. I just did other shit. Domino sport. Let's go. Need to do this first, obviously.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon, after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
Wait. Okay, but now it's not worth it for me to argue with you. You don't
Hello.
even know.
Are you here for someone as court?
That I am. Don't expect to be as lucky here as you were in Crossed Wands. Speaking of which, care to play a match?
Of course, Charlotte.
Then
I'm
may the
too
best summoner win.
tired to argue with you tonight for now.
Accio!
Oh.
Precisely as planned.
Cocky, huh?
Accio!
Fine.
Nice technique.
No,
Accio!
right, that's why you don't argue it. Now, I know you're totally wrong, but it is what it is. Jeez, like, this fucking girl is not taking shit.
Precisely as planned.
Precisely as planned.
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Hello. It's okay.
Such grace. Finesse. Didn't I say I adore competition?
Good job, you won.
Hard luck. Care for another round?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna beat you.
Don't
there,
count me
though.
out
I
yet.
think you missed
That's the
it.
spirit.
Thirdly. Solidly missed.
Accio!
Thank you.
Precisely as planned.
Ugh, her voice is the worst.
Accio!
No! What the fuck?
Such grace. Finesse.
I fucked up again.
Accio!
Fall off. Yes! It's gonna fall off. What?
Precisely as planned.
You're lucky. Stop, 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 stop. Oh my word, what the fuck's going on?
Such grace. Finesse. Accio! Precisely as
Whatever.
planned.
Accio.
Yeah, fall off. Fall off. Cazziare.
Hard luck. Care for another round?
Yes, because I fucked up there.
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit. Accio!
Like, she had a crappy round and I fucked it up. Can you believe it?
Precisely as planned.
Accio.
Here we go.
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Mm-hmm.
Nice technique. Accio! Precisely as planned.
I didn't even... Oh, I need to.
Accio.
Easy. Easy peasy, first time.
Nice technique. Well, you are good. I'm not too proud to admit when I've lost. Where did you learn to play like that?
I play by intuition, natural skill and all that.
That's been my strategy. I suppose it only gets you so far, though. Well, you've only one opponent left now. I won't say more than that, but let's just say he's the best for a reason.
Okay. Other side, nice. Quickly do this one. What time are you writing tomorrow now?
Duncan owes his reputation to you.
If he thinks he's getting away with this, he has another thing coming.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Was it what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
Perhaps I could help put the bells back up.
Really?
I really
that
did
would be
it.
wonderful.
It fell
The
again.
bells are in the bell tower just above the music room. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
I imagine the The bells are back up, Evangeline.
Yeah, like I said, I
Oh,
did
you're
it.
a credit to the school. I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait for the headmaster to hear them. I wish I could see his face. Future generations may not truly appreciate what you've done, but I do. And I hope that you do as well. You don't know how much this means for me and for Hogwarts.
Alright. Good to... I'm glad I've done that shit already. I can just carry on. Quickest side quest ever. Where am I going? Going down. Oh, I need to go to the map chamber, okay. Use that.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is.
Been there as
I
well.
had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
I know how to get there. I've been there before.
Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Oh man, do I first have to go to Mr. Fig? Come on, I know where to go.
I did say I was sorry.
And you also went on to...
Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lord Gok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lord Gok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Sweet. Cool.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
There's like a secret door to his place. This was so unnecessary.
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I will decide what's best.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
There we go.
Now, to determine which student...
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the Ministry.
I thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
You did. But it's I.
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better.
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
Sweet.
Chewing with
something is very wrong with
Professor, a word? Professor Black?
I'm aware. Everybody wants to speak to me.
It is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We we could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Please do.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve GamingZA?
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
Wish I could afford my own.
This is so funny. I'm destroying his...
I hope it's not about anything I've been doing.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh,
Destroying his
Professor,
reputation
this
right
is
now.
an interesting surprise.
Look at the yes
It's
one.
Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
So funny though.
Why's the headmaster rushing about?
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls,
Professor,
Here we go.
I need to speak to you. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never understand that one.
I ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Professor Black is happy with Scrope's performance as his house...
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's to do with strength, do its family reign. think it's the middle one?
Of course I remember. It's the Black Family reigns.
Is Master giving Scrope a test?
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows,
Twice
in
wrong in a row.
French.
What the fuck?
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Tried to fuck that up.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight. Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked.
That's funny.
Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Come on.